Namaste, and it's wonderful to be back with you on Vedaranya. This is our second last session before we end the Heal Your Life series, but you will be able to watch all the episodes on our Vedaranya Facebook page all together once the series is over. So today I'm going to introduce you to a very special understanding of the human body and the self through the Shakti practices in India, through the practice of Sri Vidya, through the understanding of the Sri Yantra. I have discussed some of it at another platform earlier in April, but I will introduce the whole idea of Shakti and the Sri Yantra in a slightly different way today. So first of all, before we begin, I'm going to show you the Sri Yantra. Okay. You might have seen this symbol earlier in this form, in a two-dimensional form, but maybe not in a three-dimensional form. In a three-dimensional form, it is also called the Sri Yantra or the Sri Chakra, but it is also known as the Meru, the sacred mountain of consciousness. Okay? So this is the Sri Yantra or the Meru. It has 9 levels, which correspond to the 9 levels of the universe and also correspond to the 9 levels of the human body or the human consciousness in the practice of Shakti. So this is also known as the body of Shakti, the body of all the forces of the universe as one, because Shakti is seen as that feminine or as that creative force which descends into all forms, all waves, all cycles, all frequencies, indeed everything that makes the universe. And we as people, as beings who are born in this universe, are also called holographically the body of Shakti, the body of divinity, the body of the universe. Each one of us is representative of the universe. Just like our foot is representative of the whole body. So if you do acupressure, you can, by touching a part of your foot, you can treat another part of your body. Or even the hand, or even the eyes, or even the ears. Every part of your body is a hologram of your entire body. So similarly, our body is a hologram of the universe. So this Sri Yantra, which you just saw, is representative of our body, is also representative of the body of Shakti, is also representative of the body of the universe, because all are interconnected. So if we are all interconnected, I would like to bring to focus the 9 levels that are represented in the idea of the levels of Shakti through the Sri Yantra. So while there are names for every level, there are also 3 divisions of these 9 levels. So there are 3 bottom levels, 3 middle levels, and 3 top levels. So if we look at it in terms of the trinity of existence, so we've heard of the Trinity. Some of us may have heard of the Trinity in Indian culture. We might have heard of the Trinity called Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. But if we look at the symbolism of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, we talk about that force which is creation, that force which sustains creation, and that force which knows the truth of the dissolution of creation, which means knows the inner workings and dissolves everything into the inner workings of the universe. So, dissolution is called Shiva or Mahesh, sthiti or preservation or maintenance is called Vishnu, and creation is called Brahma in the Puranic idea of the Trinity. But in the Shakti idea, in the idea of the forces of Shakti, we have a similar concept, but in a slightly worded in a slightly different way. So the bottom three chakras are called the Shrishti chakras. So I'm going to tell you why I'm explaining this a little later, how it's going to help us heal our lives. Yes, because that is what we are here for. But I'm just giving you a brief glimpse into the wonder of the Shaktis within and the understanding of Shakti through this very, very special culture of India. So if you see the Sri Chakra as you are looking at right now, you see the bottom rings here. That's the lowest chakra, which is in line with your Mooladhara, which is called Trailokya Mohan Chakra, the attractor of the three worlds, the great attractor where your Kundalini Shakti is. Then we come to this petaled layer, which is called Sarvasha Paripurak, the fulfiller of all desires, where all the rasas, all the liquids, all the processes happen. Then you have the next petaled level, which is called Sarva Shobhana Chakra, which is at the level of the navel and the solar plexus. So those are the three bottom levels. They are the levels which operate at the different levels of creating something. So from the navel, there is an umbilical cord when a child is born. So the first feeding of the child, the pranic feeding of the child, which is going to be created, comes from the umbilical cord, which is at this level, at the navel, at the Manipura chakra, or called Sarva Sanshobhana chakra, where all the flows, the fire, the ifs and buts takes place. What will happen here? Then all the liquids feed into that new, not even a creature yet, is about to be born. So that gets maintained and processed. And then finally, the physical child is born. So that's just an analogy that I'm giving you, that at the level of Shrishti, which is here at the three lower layers of the creative existence or the creation, the physiological existence, you have that from where creation begins, that where creation is sustained and maintained and processed at the second last chakra, the Swadhisthana, the rasas, and that where creation gets completed and appears. So just above that, then you have the next three chakras, which are the maintenance chakras, the pranic level. So this was the physical level. Then you come to the vital level, the pranic level, sthiti, maintenance of the order. So what is the sthiti? Where your heart beats, where your lung gives you oxygen, where you take in through up to your eyes, you see your indriyas are here, you maintain everything through sound, through breath, through eating, through voice, through smell, through taste, and so on. So from here up to your heart, you maintain your life by taking in everything through the brain cells here. You take in through your pituitary gland, through your eyes, the ENT level. So you have the heart level, then you have the throat level, and then you have the Agnya chakra. So these are the three middle chakras. At the heart, we call it Sarva Saubhagyadayak Chakra, the giver of all auspiciousness, the giver of breath, the giver of life. Then you have Sarvartha Sadhak Chakra here, which is the externalizing consciousness, that which gives you all, whatever is there in your consciousness gets expressed through here. This is called Sarva Rakshakara Chakra, Agnya Chakra also. This is the one which manages everything at the bottom. So the 5 elemental states come just below this, and this is the manager. So from here to the heart, you have the sthiti or the maintenance of your life and your consciousness. And above that, you have one chakra in the middle of the forehead, one chakra at the point where your forehead meets the crown, here at the beginning of your hairline, and the last chakra on top of your crown. So these three, the set of these three chakras are the samhara levels, which means going back into the true universal consciousness, samhara, dissolving into the universal consciousness. So what happens at this chakra? All the knowledge of the physical is known. So this level is called the healing chakra, Sarva Rogahara chakra. It heals. The knowledge at the universal level of what is happening all over is known, so all can be healed. This is called Sarva Siddhi Prada chakra, where all the workings of the mind-body complex is known, so all siddhis can be achieved here. And above that, you have the Sarvanandamaya chakra, the Sahasrara, or in the Shakti practice, it's called Sarvanandamaya chakra, where all is known, all is bliss, all is one with the universal consciousness. So, while there are 9 chakras, there are 3 levels. And in each level, you have sub-levels, which I have just explained to you. And through these levels, different aspects of human life are achieved. So unlike the common knowledge of chakras, where we have 7 chakras in Hatha Yoga and other practices, in the practice of Sri Vidya or the understanding of the Sri Yantra as a human body, we have 9 levels. 3 at the physiological, 3 at the pranic, and 3 at the mind level, universal mind level, levels of mind. And at each of these 3 levels, there are different functions. So I'm not going to go into more detail. It's an ocean of practice, an ocean of realization, an ocean of knowledge. But what we are going to do today, through the practice of Sri Vidya or the Sri Yantra, is to understand how our body helps us to access these levels, to cleanse these levels, and to empower these levels. So between today and our last session, which is next Wednesday, on Sunday we will have our other series, which is Building Immunity with Secrets of Indian Heritage. So that is our Sunday series. But our Wednesday series is our Heal Your Life series, which happens on Vedaranya. And between today and next Wednesday, we will deal with how we can use our body, our sense of touch, our sense of breath, our voice, the science of seed sounds, which you have learned with me before. So how can we use all these different facets together to heal ourselves, not only our physical bodies, but our emotional states, our energy states, our mind states? Indeed, how do we heal our lives through these practices? So, do we know that all our energy centers get connected by nadis? Have you heard of that word, nadis? What are nadis? They are very, very fine flows of electrical movements, electromagnetic movements, also called our subtle nervous system. So we have thousands of nadis in the human body. We have a central nadi called the Sushumna, supported by the left and the right, supported by the Ida and the Pingla, which flow through our body. And at every energy center, there is a crisscrossing of the nadis. So there's a very intense intersection at each energy center, at each chakra, of many, many nadis coming together. All these nadis come to or are distributed to various parts of the human body. But as we know already, every part of the human body is a hologram of the whole body. And the most accessible part of our body to ourselves is our hands. So if we know how to deal with our hands, we can actually deal with the whole body. So there's a very interesting practice in Sri Vidya which teaches us to cleanse our entire body through the use of our fingers and by dealing with our fingers, okay, along with sound, the power of sound. I explained the power of sound earlier. We did that session last time where we talked about the Sanskrit alphabet and the Bija Mantra and how every sound resonates in a different part of our body and harmonizes it, resonates it, energizes it. So we will continue to use sounds along with our physical practice to empower different parts of the human body. So we are going to today learn nyasas. Okay? What are nyasas? Nyasas are cleansing practices. Nyas means to cleanse. So there are in many cultures there are nyasas in different kinds of practices. Even in Hatha Yoga there are nyasas. In Sri Vidya there are nyasas. So nyasas basically are those practices which cleanse, but not only cleanse, they also empower. How do they empower? When your flows are clear, when you are cleansed, it's just like the difference between a blocked tap and an unblocked tap. If you have a blockage in a tap, the water will not flow. But if your tap is clean, then the water will gush out. So similarly, nyasas help us to cleanse our nadis. Our nadis are our electrical flows in our body. So by cleansing the nadis, you allow a great movement of electromagnetic rays through your body. Your body gets far more energy, far more pranic flow if your nari channels are cleansed. So nyasa is very important. It's a prerequisite for any practice for energizing and cleansing the body. Okay? So today we are going to practice the Karanyasa. What is Kara? Kara is hands. Kara. Okay. So Kara Nyasa is the cleansing through the hands, not the cleansing of the hands, but cleansing through the hands. Okay, of the hands and through the hands, through the thumb and each finger. Okay, so first of all, let me introduce to you what these fingers are called. Your thumb is called Angushtha. Your first finger is called Tarjari. Your middle finger is called Madhyama. Your ring finger is called Anamika. And your little finger is called Kanishtha. These are the Sanskrit words for each of your fingers. Okay. Now we are going to use each of these to do our nyasa, to cleanse. And along with each of, when we deal with each finger, we will also be using 3 seed sounds, 3 bija mantras. What are these bija mantras? These are the bija mantras of Shakti. Aim, Kleem, Sau. So these are Shakti bija mantras or Shakti seed sounds which are commonly used in the practice of Sri Vidya. So how do we use these sounds? Just listen to these sounds once. I with a bindu on top, nasal sound. So it becomes a nasal sound at the end. Often we write it as AIM and we think it ends with our mouth closed. I'm, but we will not close our mouth. We will think of the sound as a nasal sound that comes and vibrates here. Yeah. I'm. Okay. Then clean. So clean. And the last sound, so. So that doesn't end in a nasal sound, it ends in a exhalation of breath. So exhalation of breath, so like that. Okay. So yeah. So so through our fingers, we will, with one finger, we will use only one of these sounds, and I will show you how. So how do we access our nervous system? Through our fingers, through this cleansing exercise. So we begin with the thumb. So your first finger will be used to cleanse your thumb. Okay? This way. You cleanse your thumb right from the base of your thumb to the top of your thumb. Then the thumb will cleanse the first finger from the base to the top. Then your thumb will cleanse the middle finger from the base to the top. Then your thumb will go to the ring finger and cleanse it from the base to the top. Then your thumb will go to the little finger and cleanse it from the base to the top. So this is the exercise basically. When you do this, remember each of your fingers also has 3 levels. Yes, I have explained to you the body is full of trinities. Your whole body is full of 3s. Yes, your fingers have 3s. Your body levels have 9, which is divided into 3, 3, 3, and so on. There are many, many trinities in the body. But rather than going into too much theory, we are now going to go into the practice. Okay? So I've shown you how you're going to move and cleanse. So when you're doing this, you actually have to feel that you are vibrationally cleansing the nadis that are connected through your fingers to the rest of your body. Remember, the nadis come from your chakras and come all the way up to these extremities. Your subtle nervous channel is coming from your chakras, going through various parts of your body and ending in these extremities. So when you do this, you're not only cleansing your fingers and your hands, you are actually releasing the nerve tensions in your entire body. You're allowing the blockages to be removed in your entire body. Okay? So that is the benefit of Karanyasa, that you are helping the nerve blockages, the nadi blockages to be removed in your entire body by cleansing your fingers. Okay? So that is the importance of Karanyasa. We must remember that. Okay? So you may not be able to remember everything that we chant right now, but you can watch the video again and again. And by watching again and again, even after our live session is over, you will be able to chant along with me fluently. But I will chant today, and please follow this. Just a second. I'm going to put on our Tanpura so that you get the help of the bass. Okay. Yes. So I'm holding up my fingers for you, my hands for you right now. But when you will do it on your own, you will put your hands down straight, palms facing the sky, in a relaxed way, just above your legs. The hands will not be resting on your legs, but they will be comfortably in a comfortable space with palms facing up towards the sky. Okay, but right now, just for demonstration, I am going to hold it up to show you. Okay, right. So we begin with the thumb, Angushta. Just chant Om with me 2 more times. Now we start. So this is Om Angushtabhyam Namaha. So you've cleansed the thumb with your forefinger, Angushta, your thumb. Okay? Om Angushtabhyam Namaha. Once more. Om Angushtabhyam Namaha. And now you will cleanse your forefinger, Tarjari. Your forefinger is called Tarjari. So Om Tarjari Bhyam Namaha. So one more thing you must remember. Let's go back to the thumb once. You will utter a Bija mantra after Om. Om Aim Angushtabhyam Namaha. So Om Aim Angushtabhyam Namaha. What is the next Bija mantra? Kleem. So for your forefinger, you will use after Om, Kleem. Om Kleem Tarjari Bhyam Namaha. So you just cleansed your forefinger. Om Kleem Tarjari Bhyam Namaha. Your thumb is moving from the base right to the top. Om Klim Tarjaribhyam Namaha. So that was the forefinger Tarjari. Now you come to the middle finger, which is Madhyama. So what is the third bija mantra? Sauh. So Om Sauh Madhyamabhyam Namaha. Om Sauh Madhyamabhyam Namaha. Om Sauh Madhyamabhyam Namaha. So that was 3. Now you come to the fourth, which is your ring finger, and we again start with Aim. So Om Aim Anamika Bhyam Namaha. Okay. Om Aim Anamika Bhyam Namaha. Om Aim Anamika Bhyam Namaha. Om Aim Anamika Bhyam Namaha. Second. Om Aim Anamika Bhyam Namaha. Now we come to the last one. The last finger, Kanishtha. And the second bija mantra, Kleem. Om Kleem Kanishtabhyam Namaha. Om Kleem Kanishtabhyam Namaha. Om Kleem Kanishtabhyam Namaha. Om Kleem Kanishtabhyam Namaha. So 5 fingers over, and then you do a complete cleansing like that. So what are we going to say? Om and the last bija mantra, Sauh Karatala Kara Prishtabhyam Namaha. Okay? Om Sauh Karatala Kara Prishtabhyam Namaha. So complete cleansing. Even if you can't remember the whole thing now, it's okay. If you hear the video again, you will learn it. And if you don't remember the words, doesn't matter. Follow the actions with complete surrender, complete intensity, and you will achieve the vibration. So if you find the words difficult, you can also just do the actions with the bija mantras. So, I'm Kleem Sauh. I'm Kleem Sauh. Okay? So if you can't remember all the words, you can also just do the bija mantras and the nyasa. If you can remember the words, please do the whole thing. So I'm going to repeat it. Om Aim Angushtabhyam Namaha. Om Kleem Tarjaribhyam Namaha. Om Sauh Madhyamabhyam Namaha. Om Aim Anamikabhyam Namaha. Om Kleem Kanishtabhyam Namaha. Om Sauh Karatalakara Prishtabhyam Namaha. And you have nicely cleansed your entire kara, your entire hand, and through your entire hand, you have cleansed, unblocked, and activated your entire Nadi network, your entire subtle nervous network, subtle neural network. Okay? So that is the magic of cleansing yourself and healing your system through just your hands. Karanyasa. Cleansing of and through the hands the entire neural network, the entire Nadi network. So that's the magic of Karanyasa, a great way to start your day, to heal your nadis, along with other exercises. So, very, very important, Priyansa. Please do practice this. It's nice. Your hands feel tingling after it. Do it with great intensity when you're cleansing each finger. Make sure you press on your nadis. Don't do it too lightly. Press it. Do it with intensity. Excuse me. And you will find your hands becoming alive at the end of it, your palms tingling, and your nadis activated. So, very, very important practice. Please try to do it if you can every morning. Okay? Yes. So, with this, today I'm going to also teach you the Amarnyasa. Some of you have learnt it with me earlier, some of you have not. So those who have not learnt it with me earlier can practice it today. So those who have not practiced it ever can learn it today with me very quickly. I'm not going to go into it in great detail, but we will just go through it very quickly. We don't have too much time. But I want to introduce you to the idea of how the Bija Mantras. Now you will notice that the Bija Mantras we did earlier, which were connected to the 7 chakras, which went through the entire Sanskrit alphabet, were very direct. They did not have the vowel E in between. They had the vowel A. So we went through Lam, Vam, Rang, Yang, Hung, Om, Ahang. So we went through these Bija mantras in our earlier sessions. In the Shakti practices, you will notice the intermediate sound is different. Like it's not a, but it's e very often, or au, like sau, or clean, ain. So we have different bija mantras or seed sounds in the Shakti practice. It's also called Eem Vidya. When you chant the sound of E, if you are sensitive, you will realize that the sound of E, unlike A, is an extremely sharp and piercing sound. It's a descending sound. A tends to raise you upward and inward. E tends to take you from above downward. It's a manifestive vowel sound. E. It's the Shakti Bija sound. There's a whole body of learning called Eem Vidya, where the manifestive force, the force that moves, is related to the sound E. Okay? The long E. So, Aim, Kreem, Shreem, Hreem. These are all Shakti Bijas. So, in the Amarnyasa, I'm going to introduce the Amarnyasa today. We will do it probably in more detail when we practice in our last session, which is next Wednesday. But today I'm going to just tell you briefly about it and chant it for you. It's a very, very powerful vibrational cleansing exercise which goes from the top of your head, comes through your forehead, into both your eyes, into your entire face, onto your tongue, and through your tongue, the nectar flowing through your body. So it's a different kind of nyasa in the Sri Vidya practice as well. But instead of dealing with the fingers, it deals with the head area, and through the vibrational sounds in different parts of your entire uh, head and face and neck, it cleanses the body. So it uses this now as a hologram instead of your hands as holograms. Okay? So, so we begin with the top of the head. The sound is Om Hri I. Sorry, right eye, left eye, then the entire face inside the full moon, tongue, golden nectar on top of your tongue inside, Shri, and the golden nectar flowing down your throat into your body, Swa, and through the left side of your neck, Ha. So I'll explain it once more. Every part has a visualization. Okay? Top of the head. See the white light? Om. At the forehead, orangish light. Hri. Sun in the right eye. Raging fire in the left eye. Entire face inside the nourishing moon. Tongue. Golden nectar on the tongue. Shri. Golden nectar flowing down your neck through your body. Swa. And golden nectar flowing down the left side of your body. Ha. So as you build intensity in your sound, you will find your entire face, indeed your cells, vibrating. Your facial muscles will change. Your cellular structure will change. You will find that if you practice Amar Nyas every single day, your face becoming more vibrant. It is anti-aging, this Nyasa. Of course, the benefits known for this Nyasa is, it gives you great kirti, great fame, great kanti, great glow, great vibrance, and great prosperity. So that's supposed to be, according to our gurus, the effect of this nyasa. Very, very powerful nyasa, very powerful practice of Shakti. So please do practice it. We will practice it once more next time, taking a little more time with it. But I wanted to introduce it to you today to show you how different parts of our body are indeed holograms of the entire body, of the entire universe, and how we can use different parts and different ways including mudra, including bija mantra, including visualization, using all of them together to heal our life. So, with that, we are coming to the end of our session today. I hope you have found it beneficial even while you practiced with me. And I will also maybe just write down some, Nat is asking me to write down the sounds. So I'm just going to write down the Amarnyas for you right now. Why is my comment not going to you? Has it gone? Yes. So the sounds are Om, Hrim. I'm writing it as HREM, but it is not actually M. It is a nasal sound. Aha, Hum, Shreem, Swam, Hum. Okay, so that is Amarnyasa. Okay. Okay. The Karanyasa is spelt like that. That was the hand cleansing exercises that we had done. You can, what we will do is after we end the session, we will put the names or the mantras on the notification. So you can continue to read it later in the notifications. I won't spend too much time typing right now, but we will put it after the live session is over and you can refer back to it later. Okay? So if there are any other questions at all, please do ask very quickly. Any other questions which I might have missed? So yes, our Vedaranya team has asked you to like our page and follow us so that we can share the knowledge and we can keep you connected with us and keep informing you of all our talks, all our events, all our work at the grassroots. Also, I would request that you visit our website, our Shruti Foundation website, and see all the work that we are doing at the grassroots. And if you feel that you have benefited from our work, please contribute to our work at the grassroots. We will be extremely grateful. We will be empowering many, many children and many, many women with your participation. And I also want to personally invite you to stay with us at Vedaranya Haveli, which is itself a healing experience because you're in the middle of great creativity. Our walls are full of frescoes and wall paintings. You will be in an open courtyard with fresh air, with the most wonderful food, and you will get a chance to be truly creative. A place where we chant together, a place where we eat together, a place where we make things together. So, whenever you are able to move from wherever you are right now, I know that we cannot move, we can only imagine right now. But whenever you are able to move, I want you to come with us, to us at the grassroots, at Ramgarh Shekhawati, and heal together at Vedaranya Haveli. So looking forward to that. We will talk more and share more in our last session next Wednesday. Until then, it was wonderful to have you all together in this healing session. And please take care of yourself. Remember, only complete faith and complete surrender can truly make us beautiful, harmonious, and healed, and playful and blissful, just like the divinity from which we come. Thank you, and see you next time.